Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for another edition of All American Farm. I think that's how I'm going to do it from now on. Not sure yet, but that sounds pretty good to me. For whatever reason, I know. Anyways, so we got a couple things going on today. First of all, we're almost finished with the potato harvest here. As you can see, he's got about 2 or 3 passes left, and then he'll be done finally. Because that is a lot of potatoes. Let me take a quick little peek as to how many potatoes we actually have. 791,000 potatoes, and we currently have 315,000 liters of barley. Whew, that is a lot. So we're going to be rolling in cash all too soon. Oh, this guy's not set up properly, I suppose. There we go. Anyways, we got this going on, so we're going to finish up these harvests hopefully today. And then we're going to go ahead and sell some stuff as well. We're actually going to go ahead and sell some stuff regardless as to whether we finish this. We're going to go ahead and just use the GMC for that. There we go. That should be good. And then once he starts unloading, you should be able to figure that out by himself. As you can see, I did sell a load of barley already. Just in case you're wondering. I did sell one. That's why we have so much money. Also, I had a suggestion from Dylan. From the last episode. He suggested that I get the S7E3, which apparently is the American version of this combine. So I just switched out the tracked version of the 690 for the 680 because this is the American version, according to what he was saying. So I just picked it up. Not really a big difference there. It's the same combine essentially, just on the outside looks slightly different. Although the tracks on this one do look a bit different. So, anyways, they do look cool in either case. Let's hop in this guy right here. This guy's just chilling out in the field, not doing anything. So what we're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and sell a little bit of barley. Let's see. Farm shop, freight yard, mill. Let's go ahead and take a little trip down to the mill. Sweet. Yeah, so a lot of people seem to enjoy the last episode. I'm actually recording this in advance. So I won't have your comments from episode 2, but I do have comments from episode 1, which I forgot to talk about in episode 2. So we're going to go ahead and talk about those today. There we go. Perfect. Actually, one of the interesting things I had to do on this map was make these triggers a little bit bigger. Because what was happening was they were actually a little too short. Or small, I should say. So they were like, the trigger was from here to like here. And what would happen is, if a small vehicle like this, for example, went underneath it, it wouldn't get triggered. And then it wouldn't unload. It was really strange, actually. Yeah, I won't record it with this. It was really strange, actually. It kind of threw me off quite a bit. But it did work. It eventually had to adjust it a little bit. It's the mill. We're going to the mill, which is down the bottom corner there. There's our chickens. I'm still not pleased with where they're located. I suppose I could move it, but it's not that much of a deal. Wow. That's totally like outside of the shed now. Jeez. In episode 2, if you remember, those things were like, they moved around a little bit, and that's what it looked like now. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Anyways, yeah, so I'm enjoying this farm. A lot of things going on all at once, as per usual on a big farm like this, which is nice. Eventually what we'll get to going on is stuff like, maybe we'll do some BGA stuff. I don't know yet. If I do BGA, it'll be on this enormous field here, which would be kind of fun, I think. Might as well go big or go home on this map, because it is enormous to begin with, so might as well go that route. Actually, we do have enough money now to get in our truck, now that I think about it. Maybe we'll do that. The one thing I don't quite understand is why these cars are driving on the side of the road. I don't mind it, mind you, because you can just pass them really easily. But in terms of realism, they're missing a bit of the road there. Anyways, that's something I noticed in episode 2 as well. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Why are they missing the road so much? I don't know why, but they definitely are. But not too much to see. It's it's a flat map, so you're not gonna get stuff like where's the entrance here? You're not gonna get stuff like mountains and whatnot to see, obviously, because it's meant to be an all-American map, which in America they don't have. Well, I suppose in some places they don't have many hills, so. That is what it boils down to. Nice. Piston doesn't look too bad, actually. So we're rocking $90,000 now. So let's take a quick peek as to what we can do with our $90,000. Not quite enough for another Is it? I don't know. Let's just check. Another truck. Let's just see here. What could we get with $90,000? We definitely need another truck. I have no doubt in my mind. Actually, let's take a quick little peek. That's 60, 60, 30, 134, 55, 86. We have one more. Excuse me. We have one more down here. Where is it here? Let's see here. Day cab. We could get that. Peterbilt. That's a sleeper. Looks like. Actually, no, that one's not. That's something else. I forget what that one is. This one's the heavy haul. We don't need that. What else do we have here? We have this, but we already have one of those. What to get? 59. Heavy haul. Could get one of these. We never got these before. Or we got the flat iron. Have I ever got that one? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. I'm so blind. I'm like, where did the T9 or T800 go? I could get that, but I've had that many times before. I don't think I've had this one before. It's got a sleeper cab. I really don't need a sleeper cab, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's just get that. I don't think I've ever used it before, now that I think about it. So we're going to go ahead and get that. And we have 50 grand left. And one of the trailers, we could get the Cornhusker, which is a nice big trailer. It holds 70,000 liters, which is nice. Although I have used that before, so I'm trying to avoid it. And we also have, where are they? This is, oh, they're so cheap. These ones are actually even cheaper. Holy cow. So these things hold 49,000 liters. These are their Merit trailers right here. You can get it with chrome or without chrome. You can get black, no chrome. So we're going to go ahead and get one of these. We're going to get the Merit Heritage trailer. I should really use this trailer as an overloader trailer. This is more of a grain trailer though. What does it hold? Doesn't even say. Anyways, let's buy that. And for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna park the GMC right here because we don't need it at the moment. So we're just gonna go ahead and park it right in here, in this parking spot, just like that. Perfect. Excellent. And this guy is just chilling out here. Why is he chilling out here? Why is he just stopped? Is he out of fuel or something? What's going on here? I wonder why. Maybe he is full. I don't know. He must be. It says 89%, so I guess it doesn't want to continue. Not sure the reason why, though. Oh, this guy's unloading. This thing is so crazy. Like, this thing holds a crazy amount of potatoes. Like, even though look how close it is, we're like, I'm still overloading just for the sake of overloading. Because I like the way it looks, I think, is what I discovered. I'm like, I kind of like the way overloading works out, so this guy's doing well. Actually, we should have got that. Shoot. That's me snapping my fingers. I apologize. Where the heck is their truck? So, for those of you who have never seen this truck, this is the Flat Iron, I believe it's called. It's the contest winner. Got a lot of chrome on it. It's a Peterbilt 379, I guess, but it's got a fancy paint job. Really blue. If I go on the inside, you'll see how blue it is. Kind of a funky interior. Lots of chrome. I believe if you want this truck, you can't get it, unfortunately. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep buying trucks that you guys can't get. This is another one of Duke's trucks, I believe. Or is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't used it in a while. Last time I used it, I think I was doing a live stream when I picked it up just for fun. But anyway, so this is the Merit trailer right here. Pretty nice little trailer, actually. As you can see, it looks very similar to the Cornhusker. It's about half the price, but it holds about half, a little less than half. This is the Sans Chrome one, but it will work for our purposes. So we're going to use this one for grain. So this is way down at the shop here, so I'm just going to drive it back. Let's put this in the truck category. I don't know. I have like categories set up for things already. If you hadn't realized that already, I have like, you know, my first group is like my mainstay tractors and whatnot. Whoa, what's going on with the traffic here? Are you gonna wait for me? Thank you. If I can honk the horn. Oh, there's no horn on this. That's funny. Is this really the only way I can get around this? I guess so. That guy's like totally in our way there. Wow. It seems like the spines for the road are a little bit off. Maybe I did adjust them a little bit. Or I thought I adjusted just one of them, but apparently I adjusted all of them, so I'll have to remember that when I drive. Or I could always shift the roads over slightly. Anyways. As we're driving back, we'll see the BGA here. I don't know if this is the best way to go back, but this is the way we're going back now. This is the BGA down over here. So let me just turn. I'll have to go around, and then I can't do two things at the same time, as I'm sure you're aware by now. But it's a pretty nice looking truck, actually. I like it. It's nothing too crazy, just the paint job is the nice thing about it, I guess. Otherwise, it's a fairly standard truck. We basically had stuff like this before, so get a Peterbilt 379 and ask somebody to custom paint it, I guess. I don't know. That would be my best suggestion if you wanted something like this. But this is basically just a Peterbilt 379 for all intents and purposes, if memory serves. Wow. Is there not... Did I like totally miss the road? Oh no, there it is. Jeez. I'm like, I don't think I missed the road that badly. Holy cow. But I didn't. This actually has a tarp on it, as you can see. Looks pretty good on the inside too, actually. Pretty solid. Pretty nice all around. It looks good like that though. Wow. Nice. So we're going to use this to transport grain and sell it. I don't know how fast it unloads. It holds 50,000 liters. Technically, I should have got the Cornhusker really, but I just wanted to try a different trailer out for a bit, so that's why I got this one instead. Yeah, so Dylan was the one who suggested I get the S7E3, so Dylan, we did that for you. Jake says that cedar we have looks like a corn planter. Definitely does, Jake. It definitely looks like a corn planter, by all means. It definitely does. Let's run through some chickens. Silly chickens. I'm not sure why they're all there, but whatever. Anyways, let's go sell some more. So this is the one thing I don't like about these trailers. I'm driving really too quickly, I guess. And you can see the trailer tipping over there like that, but... Alright, so let's get this lined up here. We'll do another run of barley. And I'm just going to record a course at the same time. Might as well here. So I put it in the middle. That should be good for anything. What else do we got here? Edward says, I chose this map because I too am playing on it and he loves big maps. Awesome. That's pretty sweet, Edward. Chris says, I like what you did in this map. I would like to play on it. A lot of people are asking for the edit of this map. Like I said, I'll have to see. I'll have to see about the... Whoa, this thing actually does it in 2 halves? That's cool. Okay, this is becoming a cool... I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but it's doing the front half now. That is cool. Alright, so let's drive forward here a little bit. There we go, perfect. And we're just going to drive this down to the grain mill, where we just were basically, with the GMC. But now we're taking a heck of a lot more grain. Alright, and we're recording the course at the same time, but now we're driving a semi, which is a bit different. One thing we do need to pay attention to, if you notice that the traffic was a bit funny, so I'll have to drive really like a lot on the right hand side here, just to make sure we do stay out of all the other traffic. Because that's not going to be fun if we do run into a lot of traffic there. Is it like limited? Yeah, it looks like it's... If I drive like on the side, it's like limiting my speed a little bit. Strange. Kraft says this farm is really cool. Glad you like it. Cody says... Cody Goes Crazy says, I knew it. I guess he knew that I was playing on this map. That's cool, Cody. Jake was saying that normally you don't use an articulated tractor for the planter, so I was using the homemade tractor there with the planter to plant my barley. It's probably true. It's probably right. I probably wouldn't use an articulated tractor with that type, although that's the only tractor I had that could do that. So in order to save time, that's the reason why I did it like that, which I mentioned to him in the comments. Kiss Rules says I should make this map available to download. Honestly, I didn't change that much. All I did was add the building. Honestly. And the slight move, I guess, of the tipping points, I suppose. And also the... Yeah, it really is just that little... If I'm on the shoulder like that, it's just that little bit. I could probably just knock these guys out pretty easily with this truck, but... because it's one of Duke's trucks, it weighs a ton. And the grain plane actually looks pretty good on it. So, there's no Doesn't appear to be an area to get off, so I'm just going to drive straight through here. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just see what it looks like. And man, do those things rock about. Holy cow. Alright. Let's see what this looks like when you unload. Let's just close the HUD. And the chicken HUD. Just chickens right now. Ooh, look at that. It does the first one. And I guess it does the second one. That's pretty quick too, actually. That's pretty cool, actually. Nice. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I can deal with it being smaller because it does that. Nice. Sweet, we're back up to 50 grand. This is the joyous. This is the nice part about being on a big map like this. Starting off with moderately sized equipment. This is me trying to be serious when I say moderately sized. It was supposed to be moderately sized, I swear. But for this map specifically, honestly, if I had started with small equipment, you would have seen like 20 episodes of getting towards big equipment probably, and it would have been painful for me and painful for you, I imagine. So anyways, that's the reason why I didn't do it. David says he likes the new season, likes the new maps, likes the new toys. He's looking forward to seeing what I do on this map. Good to hear. Oh no, it wasn't Dylan. Oh, it was Corey actually. Sorry, it was Corey who suggested about getting the S7E3. Whoa, whoa, whoa! A little bit of a speed wobble there, apparently. Sheesh. Whatever. I totally thought it was Dylan for some reason, but no, it was Corey. Thanks, Corey. All right, let's turn here. I really should be taking these corners just a wee bit bigger, but not that worried about it. Where are we here? Trying to pay attention to two things at once, apparently. Not working very well. Eric says he's happy that I started out with potatoes. It's not common that you see people starting out with potatoes. This is very true. You don't normally start out with potatoes on a lot of maps, but I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. Yeah, that trailer does not like going this quickly, apparently. It's not meant to do 90 kilometers an hour. Which is about highway speed here. Well, 100 kilometers an hour, I guess. Let's do a little turn down here. And there's a reason why I'm turning down here. It's because we have fuel right there. I'm gonna have to move this guy. Is that? Oh, it's in the trigger. Sweet. This guy. Let's move him out of the way here. I love the starting sound of this thing. It's so beastly. And then it turned it off. Anyways, let's go ahead and finish recording this course here. Get that fuel in there, excellent. And that night keeps it nice and open to line up for barley right here. Excellent. Good. You can do this different ways. This is the way I set up a course for this. You can do it so you only record the route to the place and not all the underneath here as well. But I don't know. That's the way I do it. Let's see. Sell barley at the mill. Perfect. All right. New Holland is at the overloaded point. This is the one problem with this. Is it gonna work still? Probably. That's not very cool. Alright, let's do this manually. I actually probably don't need a truck. I actually don't need a tractor this big for this overloader, but I think it looks cool like this actually. Like this tractor has like 600 horsepower apparently, and it actually only says you need like 360, so this is a little overkill, just a tinsy-wincy bit, but it'll get the job done, that's for sure. Magnus says, nice map, thank you Magnus. What else we got here? Farming in the West says, hey, nice map, can you put a link in the description? Yes, the link is in the description for this map, and also for the Iron Horse map, if you're wondering if you want to play in either of those. One quick note about this particular map. You may have to repackage it to play on it, because the person who put it for the upload, I guess they made an error when they uploaded it, because they uploaded just the file, I guess. or well, they have to load the folder, I guess, and it doesn't work properly. So you may have to unpack it a little bit. And if you check the discussion, if you check the ooh, he's got like the last pass there. If you check the support thread for the map, you'll be able to figure out how to do that. RD Allen asks if I have tried. There we go. It's quieter in here. He asks if I have tried to fertilize using auto tractor. I don't. I think I may have. I can't remember. Jake says he loves the haybine. Apparently, Kissrule says if you add the old family farm to your mods, you always have a great demand. That's cool. Jake asks for the link to for the planter and the haybine. I gave him the haybine one, but apparently I didn't give him the planter one. The planter link is actually in the mod list for those of you who have that. What else do we got here? James says he just bought the game and he ran into some trouble. Sorry about that, James. Did all I could to help there, but Trevor says he chose this map because of the range of fields and acres. Yep, lots of choice there. What else do we got here? Let's go to the part 2. Someone was asking in the comments today why I couldn't see part 3 yet. And the reason why they couldn't see part 3 was because part 3 was actually episode 2, not part 3. That is the reason why it wasn't working for you, sir. He's only doing 20 kilometers an hour. Field speed. Street speed. Automatic from course. How about we do that? Wow, really? I don't think you need to drive this slow, man. Oh, there it goes. Alright, let's take a quick look at some other comments from part 2. Actually, I want to watch this unload again. I thought that was kind of cool, actually. Camera. Here we go. What else do we got here? Bob says, yes, it begins. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little... It does the first one, then does the second one. That's a nice little thing. I forget who suggested this map. I want to say, or this trailer. I want to say Kraft did it a long time ago, so thank you, Kraft. I just never got around to using it. Too many trailers, I guess. Bob Baker says, yes, it begins. Love all the equipment, but the potato planter is small. I totally agree, Bob. That is something I need to replace ASAP. But apparently I went for a truck first as opposed to a planter. Go figure. There should be a road there. Is there like a road over there? No, this is like... There's no road connected to this, it seems. Huh, that's strange. Anyways, Edward says, not 100% sure, but he thinks you can set the GPS up so it will automatically drive without you being in the vehicle. That's probably true, actually. I haven't tried it yet. Yet, apparently. I haven't tried it yet, but apparently it does work. And he gave it a try, but he had a hard time. Nathan loves the New Holland. I knew you would love the New Holland, Nathan. I figured we'd get, we didn't get Case this time, but we got John Deere, we got New Holland, and we got the homemade tractor. We could get a Case. We'll probably get a Case eventually. I don't like the Case. Oh, that's that truck. Oh well. Not a big fan of the Case. Which ones is it? Not those ones. Where is it here? These ones. I'm not a big fan of these ones at all. I just don't like the way they... It's not necessarily the way they look or anything, because I like the way they look, but it's just the way they handle it. It's just not cool. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But I could get one of these Case Steigers 500s. Maybe get the row crop for potatoes. I don't know. This is the one we had last time, though, with the in-cab sound and everything. What else do we have? Do we have other big tractors? Actually, we're going to need another tractor soon. One that's not articulated. We could look at another John Deere, although we do have a couple John Deeres already. I'm not going to try to be biased here. I could easily be biased because apparently all the tractors I have are John Deeres. That might not be powerful enough. We need bigger tractors than that. Yeesh. New Holland, this is 200. The other one's 240. There's a couple options in there. What else? Yeah. I think maybe we'll get another John Deere. The problem is that they're just so darn good in comparison to some of their tractors. So let's think about this. What do we need another tractor for? We need another tractor for an overloader and another planter. But let's look at planters first, or seeders. because I definitely want. That took forever off camera, and on camera, it even took a long time. It was painful. This only does corn and sugar beets. What else do we got here? We got this guy does. No, he doesn't. But this John Deere Cedar 1990 CCS does plant potatoes. That's 50 meters, and it does also fertilize and cultivate at the same time. Do anything else? That one I don't think does. No. This one I don't think it did potatoes. I can't remember now. We have the horse. Not many options actually. I thought we had more options. We could get the John Deere 90. This one. But then we have a Nutrichill system, and it's kind of pointless of having the Nutrichill system. I don't know. We could get an overloader. I wonder if it puts a tarp on. Is it going to put the tarp on? I know some. This one's not going to. That makes me sad. It was the Agroliner SMK. That's the one that does the tarp and everything. So, what else we got here? Jared says I should get the pressure washer. Kraft says he loves the new season. David says, oh, he was suggesting a mod that allowed you to connect multiple potato planters. It seemed interesting, but a little bit unrealistic in my point of view. Jeff wants me to get some Kins or Kinsey, depending who you're talking to, and some IH equipment. Definitely doable at some points. Someone suggests that I get the Kinsey, or I'm just gonna say Kinsey because it's not the Kinsey overloader with tracks. It's definitely doable as well. We could go for this thing again. I don't want to get that again. Yeah, we're gonna get this. That's gonna be the plan, I think, because it will do potatoes and everything else as well. But we'll keep the other planter as well. So this will be like the potato one because it actually fertilizes, cultivates, and everything. Sweet. And let me just check if there are any other comments before I close the episode, because this is such a slow cruising speed. I'm just like, I feel like it should be going faster. Jeff says he likes the new map. Becky says good choice. Dallas Cowboy. Dallas Johnson says cows make you more money, so I should go for cows. Mr. Van Bruggen, he says I live next to a big chicken farm, at least as big as for the Netherlands. That's pretty cool. And then they started having a conversation in Dutch in the comments. So I totally went through the comments and like translated them. Like, what do they got? What are they saying? Because I was kind of curious. Totally went to Google Translate, went through them, and I was like, hey, what are these guys saying? Because they could be saying bad stuff about me, and I want to know about that stuff. I don't know. No, I knew they weren't, but I was just kind of curious. So I went and Google Translated it. So you guys are totally right. I definitely did that. Mr. Van Bruggen also says you don't need a big tractor for the Ropa Big Bear. You're probably right. Probably use something a bit smaller than that. What else do we got here? What's the map called? Ryan Hart asks. It's called All American Farm. What else do we got here? Mr. Olson, I'll say. Matthias, I think he pronounced his name as. He says he had some problems with American Eagle modding. It might just be the map itself, maybe not all of them. Eric also suggests the HJV Terragator 620. I actually don't have that, but I do know exactly what you're talking about. All right. How much money? I really should have checked to see if there's a great demand coming up, because I would have. Oh, it's only wheat and corn. We're good. Only wheat and corn. How much money do we need? How much? Oh, we still got lots of barley. Oh, not to worry about that. We will definitely make. I'm just gonna. Well, what we'll do is I was gonna stop the episode, but I'm just gonna. Do we have enough now to buy that John Deere? Because that would be. Need another 10 grand. Can we just borrow 10 grand? There. Didn't want to wait that long. Alright, so let's get the John Deere 1990. Let's go ahead and get that. And let me just reset it for you guys so you guys can see. That's what our map looks like right now. Lots of random stuff around here. Let's reset it just so you can see it. So this is the John Deere 1990. It's like very similar to the Case IH one we have, except with some tanks on the front. And It's got a fertilizer on it, so you can fertilize and cultivate at the same time. So that's for our potatoes. And then we have the Nutrifiller. So the problem is all the big seeders all cultivate. But we're still going to use this. Because I don't really want to use this as a fertilizer because it's not going to be very efficient. And the problem being is if you try and use it for both, you run into the problem of if Courseplay doesn't like it is the reason why. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Rudy says I should add pigs to the map. What do we got? Cookie Agent says he says I should get a particular mod. Bert van der Donk, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He says I should download the Amazon Pantera. I think he was going for. Oh my goodness, Grimmy has finished work. Wow. That didn't take forever, because it definitely did. Alright, folks, I'm going to stop the episode there for now, before I get too long in the tooth, so to speak. What I'll do off camera is I think I will cultivate and fertilize this field right here, and then we'll go from there. That's it for today, folks. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, and we're playing on the all-American farm. I'll catch you guys later.